Hey guys, so I wanted to do a little get ready with me today. So I started off using two products. This is going to be part of my skincare routine video that I'll do, but I use my Poppy and Pout Chamomile and Chia facial oil drops, and these are great for prepping the skin. It helps keep you moisturized and it also calms redness, so this is really good to put on in the mornings. And then I also use my Pond's Dry Skin Cream. It's a rich, hydrating facial moisturizer. And I'm going to take my Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. And I'm going to spray this on my face. And I like to do that before I start my makeup and a little bit after. Okay, then I'm going to start off with my Maybelline Dream BB Fresh BB Cream in medium deep. And then I'm going to mix that with my CoverGirl plus Olay Simply Ageless 3-in-1 liquid foundation in medium beige. And this has like a moisturizer in it, so it's not really a full coverage foundation, which is why I like it a lot. And I like to mix these together to get the right color for my skin tone. And then I like to apply these on a brush before. I'm using my BH Cosmetics No. 2 brush. And I just got these for Christmas. They're like the rose gold ones, and they're so soft. So this is just like a stippling kind of brush. So I'm taking my BB cream and putting that on there first. And then I'm going to do one pump of the CoverGirl and Olay. Like that. And then I'm going to dot this all over my face. And I really like this brush. It helps blend it out evenly over your skin. And then I'm going to be taking my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer, and this is in medium. And I've used this concealer like I don't know how many times. I always repurchase this concealer. It's nice because the medium always seems to match my color, and it covers any red spots, and it also covers up my dark circles. So I like using this for both. So I'm just going to do this under my eyes like that. I don't like super bright under eyes. And then I'm going to highlight my chin, my nose, and my forehead. And then if I have any red spots I can see, then I will use this over top of them. Sometimes I like to put it around my mouth too, and under my nose because it gets dark there sometimes. And I'm using my same No. 2 brush from BH Cosmetics. Then next, I'm going to set my face with my CoverGirl loose powder in translucent medium 115. And I'm going to take that on just a fluffy stippling brush. I can't remember where I got this brush from. I've used it for a while, but I just like to use this to do my powder, because I don't like to put on a lot, so this just does a light dusting over the face. Then I'm going to bronze, and I've also gotten a spray tan like 3 days ago, so I am going to use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer to help darken up my face so it matches with my body better. And then I'm going to use my BH Cosmetics #1 brush. This one's just really big and fluffy and it's so soft. So I'm going to use that on here. And then I'm going to just push this on the sides of my face to help bronze it up. And down my nose, under my chin. And this bronzer is pretty light, so it usually, I'm just blending this out everywhere now. But this bronzer is pretty light, so anytime I'm tanner or if I'm a little bit lighter, this bronzer always seems to work really well with my skin. And then I'm taking my MAC 168 angled contour brush, and then I'm going to use more of this bronzer in the hollows of my cheeks just to contour a little bit. And then I'm also going to bring this a little bit more on my temples and under my nose. Okay, now onto highlighter, my absolute favorite part of my makeup routine. I'm taking my Benefit Watts Up Cream Highlighter. I love this stuff. It is so amazing. So I'm going to take that on the temples or my cheekbones, I guess, and then sometimes I like to bring it up by my brow bone like that. And then I'm going to do that on the other side. And then I'm going to take my finger. And this product's really creamy, so if you use your finger, it just warms it right up. And then I'm going to dab that on the point of my nose and then down the center of my nose to make an exclamation point. And then I'm going to use this on my Cupid's bow. And I'm also going to use this on the inner corners of my eyes. This is just an easy way to brighten up your eyes without having to actually do eyeshadow. And then sometimes I use my finger to blend this out, and then sometimes I use a brush, but I'm just gonna use my finger right now because I feel like it just blends it out a little bit easier. Okay, so then I have a couple different highlighters that I love, but the one I've been using a lot lately since like Christmas is my Fenty Beauty Kilowatt highlighter, and this is a duo one. There's the shade Mean Money and Hustler Baby. So I like both of these. I like using Hustler Baby more on my cheekbones and then Mean Money on the bridge of my nose and my Cupid's bow because Hustler Baby is more shimmery and sparkly, more intense, and this one's more of like a sheen, and they're both like pink tones, but they are gorgeous. And then I'm using that on my Urban Decay Naked Flush Duo Ended brush, and I'm going to be using the like contour side for Hustler Baby, and I'm going to do this highlighter, and I like to bring up on my brow bone as well. Oh, glowing. Okay, I'm gonna do the other side. And then I'm gonna take the smaller side and do my Cupid's bow. Sometimes I use a tiny brush to do my nose, but I'm just gonna use this one right Voila. And then I'm going to do my brows. Sometimes I also like to use my butter bronzer and then just a really fluffy brush. This one's by Sephora. It's just a crease brush. And I like to use some of this and just run this through my crease just to give it some dimension, and it's like super quick and easy instead of having to pull out another brown eyeshadow or something like that. So yeah, moving on to brows. So I'm gonna brush these babies out, and then I have like 2 different ways I like to do my brows. If I want like a full glam look, I'm gonna use my Anastasia dip brow. If I want an everyday easy eyebrow, quick and easy, I'm gonna use my Anastasia, why can't I think of what it's called? My Anastasia brow, I don't know, it looks exactly like this, but this is one that I have found from Maybelline. It is also in soft brown. It's rubbed off what it's called, but it's like the Maybelline 3D brow or something like that. But I just like to use this to quickly fill and shape my brows. So I'm going to draw a line under like that. And then I'm going to fill upwards on the top. Look at that. All the way down to like the end of my brow, and then I'm gonna use this to like fill in the front of it. And if you just make little like upwards hair-like strokes, it makes your brows look more natural. So that is what I like to do. And then moving on to my mascara routine. This is, I just have to use a couple different products to get my eyelashes looking the way I want them to. So first, I'm going to curl my eyelashes. Okay, then after my eyelashes are curled, I like to spray my face now because mascara can sometimes get messy if you do this afterwards. But I'm going to take my Mario Badescu Cucumber Facial Spray again. And set my face. And then I'm going to use my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. So I'm going to use this one first. And this one just helps get some product on the eyelashes. This mascara is more of a dry consistency, especially if you've had it for like more than a week. Like when you first buy it, it's more wet, and then the longer you have it, it gets more tacky. But I still like this mascara a lot. It just doesn't last as long as this other mascara that I'm going to use next. So I'm going to do that, just one coat. Okay, then I'm going to use my favorite mascara of all time. It is the Dior Show Blackout mascara. This is a really, really fancy mascara, but I absolutely love it and I swear by it. I think everyone needs to try it out at least one time. So it's really wet. It's like jet black. The brush is amazing. I love this mascara so much. So I'm going to use this. And this just really lengthens my eyelashes and makes them look really full and long and black. And I just love it so much. And it never gets flaky. It lasts all day. And it's just an amazing mascara. If you can tell just like how black this eye looks compared to this one, it's sad. I'm going to use it on my other side. And you just take a Q-tip after, if you get mascara on your eyelid, just wait for it to dry and then use a Q-tip to wipe it off. It will come off so much easier. Okay, so then for lips, I have a couple different lip glosses, matte lips I like to do. I don't have like an everyday specific lipstick that I like to do, but I do like to keep my lip color kind of the same. It just depends on like the consistency of it, but I like doing a My Lips But Better kind of shade. So one that I really like is from MAC. It is my Twig lipstick and it is a satin finish. It's really pretty. And okay, I was trying to zoom out. But yeah, it's just like a My Lips But Better kind of color. It's easy every day, and it's like creamy on the lips, so it's not matte and it's not drying, but it's also not super glossy, because I don't love having like super glossy lips all the time either. So yeah, then I'm going to finish off with another spray of this, just because I love this stuff and I like spraying on my face, I guess. Yeah, so that is it for my everyday makeup routine. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.